What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. For those of you who watch the NBA, there's several reporters and newscasters in the sports world. Shannon Sharp commentates on NBA sometime. You got Stephen A. Smith, who's probably the most important NBA commentator in the world. And then there is Malika Rose Andrews. Okay, I'm just naming her. We know her more or less, not for the commentary that we think that's great, but for the most part, especially black men in America, for some of the disrespect towards black men that is elicited from her. Case in point, disrespecting Stephen A. Smith on his own show. All right, she has a really big problem with black men for whatever the reason is. And Malika Andrews, if I'm not mistaken, she is half black, half European Jewish. And for whatever reason, she's never seen, I mean, she's in the NBA, right? A lot of guys would want to date somebody who looks like her. But from my knowledge, Malika Andrews has always dated exclusively white men. So it's her prerogative. It doesn't matter to me, but that's who she always dates. So I don't know if there's a correlation between always coming after black men and then at the same time always dealing with white men. But in today's case, we want to talk about Malika Andrews in this particular hug with Jalen Rose. All right. Now, while on set at ESPN, Jalen Rose was accused by Malika Andrews of sliding his hand into her armpit. Okay. Now, due to that, a lot of people in the NBA world are saying that she's trying to Me Too Mr. Jalen Rose. And again, Jalen Rose also as an ex-player in the NBA, he's very liked by a lot of players as a person in the NBA. A lot of NBA players in the current generation and the old generation trust her. But brother Kwame Brown, who's also here on YouTube, I don't really know him. But we've talked a few times, like just on streams or just in comments or whatever. He has obliterated Malika Andrews. And I'm going to take the snippet from him by way of self-talk. Shout out to the self-talk YouTube channel. This is a brother that has taken this particular clip from Mr. Kwame Brown and pointed out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come back.
But that type of woman that Malika Andrews is, she is a representation of the worst type of woman in the world, in my opinion. You want to have an opinion on everything, you want to talk about everything, but then you want to tip the scale to where this feminist bullshit is ruling. Jalen Rose did not put his hand in your armpit, ma'am. And if that was something that he did and you thought he did, and this man revealed you as his sister, then you might have wanted to talk to your brother off camera. Y'all better be careful about these women like this, that's married to this white man, but always talking about black men and always disrespecting black men. You know what, Malika? We've never heard you say nothing about Dana White slapping his wife over and over again. How come we never heard that, ma'am? How come you always attacking black men and always trying to make sure a black man is in line? Who paying you to do that, ma'am? Oh, I forgot. We already know. You don't have the same energy for Brett Favre. You don't have the same energy for nobody else but black men, ma'am. You are not my kind of woman. I would never go nowhere near a woman like you. And for all you that think that's fine, that's ugly as hell to me. Ain't no way to a woman that is a direct detriment to a man is a good thing. I look at you all, I don't care how fine you are, you're disgusting to me. Now, it's already bad enough that there's some up men out here. But you're going to take away from good brothers like Jalen Rose that done built a goddamn school for kids? That's disgusting. They always attack the good guys. She ain't out there on no street corner talking about the drug dealers ain't shit. She ain't out there talking to the rappers saying what they doing ain't shit. You out there trying to fuck with Jalen Rose, a man who built a school in Detroit and what he meant for that city? What the hell is wrong with you? Women like you disgust me because you tear down good brothers that got to deal with a system that's already fucked up. Because not near one of them rappers, Kevin Gates, or any one of them men that live like men will give a fuck about what you saying. And you know it. So you tear down good brothers. And you know it. Tearing down good men won't help anything. Tearing down good men do not make you strong. It's a damn shame how they got some of these women over-exaggerating things that happen. Your behavior sucks. You're sitting around here trying to be a victim. What the hell would Jalen Rose get out of putting his finger in your armpit? You trying to make a black man look like a weirdo? You disgust me, Malika Adams. Whatever your goddamn name is. I hope I'm saying the right name. Whatever the girl's name is, I don't even want to say a name no more. You disgust me. I'll never be around a broad like you.
So let me just say this. Mr. Kwame Brown makes some excellent points here that I feel like they cannot be denied. Number one, if a man is to slide his fingers or arms into your armpit, what benefit of that would it be? What person wants to do that? And Jalen Rose, has, basically fought back against that. And she had his hand all on his chest. Like, if you notice that she had his hand all on the chest. So ain't no way he did it. And everybody can see the footage. And she's trying to ruin the man's career. And the thing about it is that she don't do that when it's white men. He mentioned Brett Favre. He mentioned these other guys. And this is why black men, especially the ones who feel like somehow you've made it. It's just a lack of respect for brothers, and brothers got to be careful. How many black men have we seen lose their jobs? I believe Marshall Faulk lost his job at the NFL Network. We've seen the very similar thing, which was a lie, by the way. Michael Irvin couldn't commentate in the Super Bowl. Here's what I'm trying to say. A lot of black men have to start their own companies with this sort of situation. Don't sound like you can compete with them. Yes, you can. I believe so. Because you cannot depend on these people to do the right thing. And as far as what's happening with Mr. Jalen Rose and Malika Andrews, guys, you always going to have ladies out here who are going to want to try to ruin their brother, right? And I'm going to tell you something that's going to be is going to be real serious business. Do not hug any woman at your job in America. If you want to wait and come somewhere else, I know, like, for example, Brazilians, they can kiss on the cheek. It's, customary. And Italians the same way. Don't do it. I wouldn't even shake nobody's hand. Because somebody can come out and say, you, me, to me. You did X, Y, and Z to me. And now you got a lawsuit. Now you're fighting for your life and no company wants to hire you because they're going to look at you as a risk. Leave all women alone at your job. If you can. Don't touch anybody. If you don't have to, don't talk to anybody. If you don't have to, damn sure don't get into no relationships with anybody. That's what needs to happen for you to stay safe. And shout out to the brother Kwame Brown sticking up for the brother Jalen Rose. Because I saw the footage. He didn't do no wrong. And she had no respect for the guy. Just calling a guy out there right there on the camera. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.